Go off to one of our reporters, Mary McGuire. She is now out there interviewing one of the big candidates, one of the big races tonight, Jim Schultz. He is up against the incumbent Keith Ellison for Minnesota Attorney General, and you have him with you tonight. Let's listen in.
Yes, he just arrived here at his private watch party here in Minnetonka. And Jim, if you do win this race tonight, you would be the first GOP AG that the state of Minnesota has seen in more than 50 years. What does that mean for the state of Minnesota?
Well, I think it will show that Minnesotans are ready for change. They're ready for change. They're ready for a different vision in the AG's office. And unfortunately, in my view, we've had a lot of recklessness from that office in the recent years, starting with the policies that have delivered us the extraordinary violent crime that we've had, including defunding the police. And so I think it will show that people are ready for change. And, I'll be proud. We will be the first Republican in 56 years. But the fact is, the Attorney General is a nonpartisan. It ought to have delivered nonpartisan justice. And I'll deliver justice whether you're a Republican or Democrat, black, brown, or white, rich or poor. I'll stand up for all Minnesotans, regardless of party, regardless of other things that may differentiate us. And so I'll stand up for all Minnesotans, even though I am a Republican, hopefully winning here tonight.
And public safety really has been a cornerstone of your campaign. Why do you think that that's such an important issue to Minnesota voters?
Well, it's touched everybody in our state, whether folks in the metro who have been carjacked or shot or had their property stolen or otherwise, or in greater Minnesota, the drug problems, the fentanyl crisis, that we've had a really lack of leadership around our state. And so the fact is, the crime in our state has touched everybody's life, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're black, brown, or white, whatever that may be. And the fact is, we need a leadership in our state that will respond to this current challenge that we're facing, the greatest increase in violent crime in many decades. And unfortunately, we've currently had in our state a lot of reckless policies, including defunding the police. And so, as Attorney General, I'm going to partner with police to deliver public safety for our communities again, including the troubled communities in Minneapolis-St, including communities in greater Minnesota as well.
And your challenger, Keith Ellison, he won narrowly in 2018 by a narrow margin. Why do you think that you have what it takes to go over the finish line this year?
Yeah. Well, I'm really proud of the campaign we've run. We've tried to run a campaign that appeals to Minnesotans across the political spectrum. The fact is, crime affects you the same, whether you're a Democrat, or Republican, or an independent. We've tried to speak to the issues that Minnesotans care about and run a campaign that is focused like a laser beam on the fundamental issues in this race. And it is the violent crime that everybody's experiencing. It is things like feeding our future, where the AG's office was at the center of it. Every Minnesotan wants responsible leadership at the top, and we've tried to deliver a message that communicates that that's what we'll deliver when I'm Attorney General.
And final question, why did you decide to have your own watch party instead of spending the entire night with the rest of the GOP?
Oh, sure. Well, this is not uncommon. We just did it. We had a lot of supporters that we wanted to thank in a unique way. A lot of supporters that weren't necessarily ordinarily involved in the party process, things like that. And so everybody's welcome here. But it was just an opportunity, and I'll of course be over at the state parties one as well here as the night goes on.
All right. Thank you so much. The polls closed here in Minnesota just about 24 minutes ago, so we've yet to see any results pouring in just yet. We will stay on top of those and bringing those results as we get them.
All right, thanks, Mary. We'll be checking back with you in just a little bit. As we know, we can go for long stretches without any numbers, and then a bunch of numbers
all at
come
once.
in all at once.
Yeah.